Hello everyone, I'm HanieB with HanieB Creations, and for today's tutorial I'm going to be demonstrating how to take this green tank top, which I've already done some stuff to, as you can see. I previously did a reverse tie-dye, and you can see the little spots here, and then I added acrylic paint, a teal blue and a little bit of yellow, and this is how it came out. I am not particularly happy with it, and so I thought I would do another just another reverse tie-dye along with the acrylic paint, and I would give you a quick tutorial on how to do this. This shirt was a dark green, like a marine color green, you know, those khaki green, and so I was trying to do something a little different, and this is how it turned out. But this idea that I have now is a reverse tie-dye adding acrylic paint, and we are not going to be using alcohol today. That's right. So I'm going to show you another way that you can add acrylic paint to the shirt without alcohol, and we are then going to well, we're going to bleach it out. We're going to use bleach. We're going to bleach it out, and then we're going to add paint straight to it. And with this combination, you get a little bit less stiff feeling from the paint, so it does work. It's not as good as the alcohol and paint, acrylic paint, but we'll see what comes of it. So stay tuned, stick around, and let's get the show on the road. So what you're going to need: bleach, empty plastic container, rubber bands, rubber gloves. And let's get started. When placing your rubber bands, you're going to want to decide how you want your pattern to come out. Now, I'm not that knowledgeable on all the different patterns, so for that you're probably going to have to search out YouTube. I usually just like to do stripes or like a fan thing, which is what I did. I did like a pattern. I did a pattern like this where you scrunch everything together. You see, you can tell how I did it. I'm not going to do that this time. I think what I'm going to do is twist it. I'm going to twist it all up because I want a nice pattern. And I have no idea how it's going to come out. This is the front. Just going to roll and twist. Pour some bleach into the container. Decided I wanted to use a couple more rubber bands. So twist, twist. Once you have the rubber band on, you can twist again and move the rubber bands around to kind of keep the twist in place. dipping. You want to twist it. Dip and twist, dip and twist. Because bleach spreads, and that also helps. Make sure you have protective clothing on so that you don't bleach out your clothes. You see it's already starting to act. The color's changing. Now I have a green shirt with acrylic paint on it already. So the original color was a military color green. And then I added the teal and the yellow. So what I'm going to do now is just let that sit on there. I don't want to add too much bleach because then I'll end up with very little color on my shirt, and I want to have more color in this shirt. And then I want to add color. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And we're not going to be using alcohol in this particular tutorial. Just bleach. And that's the first step. And then we're going to add acrylic paint before we take out the rubber bands. So we're going to let this sit and come back in about 10 minutes. We're back. And you're going to need 1 or 2 colors of straight acrylic paint. It's been sitting about 5 minutes. As you can see, I have added a protective paper bag, put a paper bag down. And now I am just going to dump this paint right on to the bleached out shirt. I drop some globs of paint right onto it. Add teal. I'm going to add color that looks a lot like my gloves. I'm going to open this up and just glob some paint in there. Put some paint on the outside, work it in, glob it on. Little dabs. Bleach container back out, and we're just going to dip and twist. This is going to help dilute the paint and hopefully help absorb it deep down beyond. Leave straight bleach on your clothing for too long. So the trick is going to be rinsing it out, and you're going to want to use cold water. Let that sit for a minute. What I'm doing is I'm just twisting the fabric, and when you twist really tight, the bleach goes deeper, deeper, deeper into the crevices, into the fabric, and as well as the paint. So you're twisting, 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 twisting. As you can see, I'm cheating a little bit down here at the bottom. I want to make sure that the color goes all the way through. There is no exact way how to do this, all right? Okay, I'm going to let this sit now that I've twisted and everything for just a few minutes. I've already been twisting now for a couple of minutes, so I don't want to leave it too long. I'm going to then let it sit for 5 minutes. I'm going to rinse it out in cold water. In cold water, I'm going to bring it back rinsed. Then we're going to take out the rubber bands. And then, but you have to be careful with this because some of your color, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose some of your color. So expect that. But there will be some color attached to it, I promise. And then you want to let it dry in the sun before you do anything else. It's got to be completely dry in the sun. And you want to make sure, again, cold water, guys. Cold water. Okay, I am back. Everything's rinsed out. Okay. I'm going to take out the rubber bands now. And this is what has come out. So interesting, because it looks like the bleach on this side turned to like a kind of like a rust color because the paint didn't go all the way in. I like it much better than I did. There's a lot more blue in it. So this is the front side. This is the front side of it. And this is the back side. And I'm really liking the print on the left right here. All this blue right here, I like that. It's really cool. But what I like about twisting it is that you do get different patterns and a whole lot of different colors. So it just depends on what you're aiming for. Sometimes it's just a matter of playing around with it until you're satisfied. And I think this is really cool. These little splotches here that came out more intense because I added bleach to an already acrylic paint dyed shirt. So that concludes this tutorial for reverse tie-dye and acrylic paint. I hope you liked the video tutorial. Don't forget, you want to let this shirt sit out in the sun to dry so that the set it out into the sun so that the acrylic paint can really dry into the fabric. And then you're going to want to follow my video tutorial on how to set the dye. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, thumbs up please. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you have questions, don't forget to leave questions in the comment section below. I always answer questions or comments. So please don't forget to, or don't hesitate or feel shy about it. I'm just a normal person on the other end. And I look forward to speaking with you. And please subscribe. I love you, subscribers. I hope you have a creative day, and I will see you again.